Well, good evening, greetings and blessings to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, got quite a lot to talk about with this episode. First off, because I said that I would go through it, I'm going to go through the complete WWE Draft, which, I know it's been a bit since it all happened, but I did say that I would go through and cover each of the picks and all that's happened. So I'm going to start off doing that. And then I'm going to do two previews. Going to preview New Japan Pro Wrestling while the Best of the Super Juniors 31 tournament will be starting off on this Saturday, May 11th. So will another big show going on here in the States, which is NJPW Strong Resurgence. So the complete card is out for that, so I'm going to preview that show. And then the complete card has been announced for Marigold's first show on May 20th called Marigold Fields Forever. So I'm going to go over the card for that. So, got quite a bit to talk about in this video. But, something that I wanted to first mention, and that is a big congratulations to member of the Up Girls, Shino Suzuki, who at the previous TJPW show picked up her first victory. That's right. She picked up her first victory with a win over Toga. That's right. Shino Suzuki picks up her first win in TJPW. So congratulations to her. A job well done. So happy for her. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the draft. So the draft took place pretty much over 2 nights and also 2 sets of supplemental picks as well. So it started back on April 26th on SmackDown. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to pretty much start from the top and just work my way down. Okay? All right, here we go. So, all of the night 1 SmackDown picks. This includes supplemental picks. All right. So, the competitors that will be on SmackDown: Bianca Belair, Carmelo Hayes, Randy Orton, Nia Jax, L.A. Knight, the Bloodline, which includes Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Paul Heyman, and I assume Tangaloa will be part of that, AJ Styles, Andrade. So those were the night 1 picks to SmackDown. The supplemental picks from night 1 to SmackDown: Baron Corbin, Cedric Alexander and Ashanti the Adonis, and the OC, which is Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Michin Mia Yim. Okay? Now, for Raw, same thing for Raw. So for Monday Night Raw, night 1 picks: Jey Uso, Seth freaking Rollins, Braun Breaker, Liv Morgan, Ricochet, Sheamus, the Alpha Academy, which includes Chad Gable, Otis, Akira Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree, so that whole group, and Kiana James. For supplemental picks for Raw: Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, Ivar, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. So, in night one, we got to see 3 folks from NXT, Carmelo Hayes, Kiana James, and technically Baron Corbin get moved up to the main roster. So, quite a big deal for Kiana James. And Carmelo Hayes, not surprised there. I figured eventually Carmelo was going to get the nod to come up. Kiana James, big opportunity for her. Baron Corbin pretty much is just coming back to the main roster, so not really surprised to see that, especially being that they lost the NXT Tag Team titles. But, so that took place on night 1. Okay? Now for night 2. So night 2, which was on Raw on April 29th. So this time we're going to start with Raw. I'm going to do night 2 picks as well as supplemental picks. All right? So for Raw, to Raw, you got Imperium, which is Gunther Ludwig Kaiser. You got Damage Control, which includes Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. CM Punk. Braun Strowman. The LWO, which is the Latino World Order, which includes Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Joaquin Wilde, Cruz del Toro, Zelina Vega, and even Carlito. Even though there's some with Carlito. Drew McIntyre, the Judgment Day, which includes Finn Balor, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough. Okay? Ilya Dragunov, the New Day, which is Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. Lyra Valkyria, the Final Testament, which is Karrion Kross, Akam, Razor, Scarlett, and Paul Ellering. And Bronson Reed. And for the supplemental picks, you got Diamond Mine, which includes Brutus Creed, Julius Creed, Ivy Nile. Dijak, Caden Carter, Katana Chance. Natalia, New Catch Republic, which is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. And Odyssey Jones. Okay? Those pretty much drafted to Raw. Alright, drafted to SmackDown. So for the starting picks for SmackDown, Jade Cargill, Kevin Owens, The Pride, which is Bobby Lashley, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, and B-Fab, Tiffany Stratton, Legado del Fantasma, which is Santos Escobar, Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, and Elektra Lopez. Okay? Shinsuke Nakamura, Naomi, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, Pretty Deadly, which is Kit Wilson, Elton Prince, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, DIY, which is Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Blair Davenport. Now, for the supplemental picks, there was only 3, which is Apollo Crews, Giovanni Vinci, and Tegan Knox. So out of this bunch, so we got 4 that have moved up from NXT, which were Ilya Dragunov, Lyra Valkyria, Blair Davenport, and Dijak. All moved up to the main roster. So, congrats to them. There are others that aren't included due to injury or inactivity, and really the only one on here that there's only 2 listed on here that are free agents, which are Brock Lesnar and Omos and MVP, according to this list, are free agents or whatnot. But everybody else that's on here are pretty much still on their brands, but are out due to either injury, inactivity, a number of things. I mean, Valhalla and Carmella, they were out due to maternity leave. So yeah, that's pretty much the draft. So they did it all in 2 nights. And then again, you know, the draft I was never really, you know, super crazy or hyped about, at least in the later years. I mean, when it first became a thing, I thought it was kind of neat, but I don't know, years later it's just been like, it hasn't really been that interesting. But that pretty much covers the WWE Draft of 2024 and everybody that was affected. Like I said, you got a handful of folks getting called up from NXT to either SmackDown or Raw. And yeah, few folks got shuffled a bit. And the thing with this year's draft, champions weren't affected except for the women's tag champs. So all the other champions were protected, except, you know, the women's tag champs, which at the time were the Kabuki Warriors. So that's the only thing with that. But yeah, that's it for the WWE Draft. Okay, before we get into the 2 cards that I'm going to preview, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Take a look. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves Limited Edition Makeup Collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty, so 2 previews. I'm gonna start off with New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Resurgence, which will be taking place this upcoming Saturday, May 11th, at the Toyota Arena in Ontario, Canada. We have a handful of matches, and as a matter of fact, one second. excuse me, Ontario, California. So sorry. Ontario, California. I don't know why I said Canada. But yeah, Ontario, California, Toyota Arena is where this is taking place. Let me get my graphics up. But yeah, this will be going on the same day as the opening of the 31st Best of Super Juniors tournament. So a lot of New Japan Pro Wrestling content to look forward to. So savor it all. Savor it all. But we got a good number of matches for the show. So let's get right into it. Okay, I got my graphics up. Let's go to this. Let's go to this first match. All right, let's do it. All right, first up, got a strong survivor match. We got Matt Vandagriff versus Adrian Quest. Matt Vandagriff has been on a roll with these matches, with these opening pre-show matches. But this time he's taking on Adrian Quest. Will be a good test for him. Really good test for him. But you know what? I think he's going to keep that win streak going. So I'm going to say Matt Vandagriff picks up the victory. But yeah, should be a good match. I've seen Adrian Quest a handful of times. So I think this will be a good match. Should be really good. All right. Let's go into our next match. Here we go. All righty. I know it says a singles match, but this really should have been a special singles match. But because this is technically part of the pre-show, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, really a bummer. But anyway, we got Lio Rush returning to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Lio Rush taking on Mustafa Ali. Oof. This one's tough. This one's really tough. I know Mustafa Ali has really been on a roll. Like, I don't even remember, when was the last time Mustafa Ali even lost a match? Because he's been on a roll. Hold up. Let me check Cage Match, because I don't think he's lost a match in a while. One second. I'm very curious. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he has not lost a match. Well, the last time he lost a match was a tag team match against the Grizzled Young Veterans on Impact. That was March 23rd. And the last time he lost a singles match wow. Yo, Mustafa Ali hasn't lost a singles match since WWE Super Show August 27th of last year. And that's a house show. Wow. He did lose last on screen. Well, this was a triple threat match, which was North American NXT North American title, which it was Dom Mysterio versus Wesley and Mustafa Ali. But the last on-screen singles loss was when he went up against Gunther at Night of Champions last year, May 27th. Yeah, that was his last on-screen singles loss. Wow. Wow. So, and like I said, when he lost to LA Knight, that was a house show. So, but yeah, he hasn't lost a singles match since August of last year. So, Mustafa Ali has been on a massive win streak. And to be honest, he probably will beat Lio Rush. I mean, I'm not saying Lio Rush can't beat him, but like I said, y'all, Mustafa Ali has been on a roll. He's been on a roll. So I gotta go with the safe pick. I gotta go with Mustafa Ali for the victory over Lio Rush. I gotta play it safe. I gotta play it safe. Alrighty. So next up, I believe this starts the main card for Resurgence. So check it out. Okay, we got ourselves 6-man tag action. We have the team of Tomohiro Ishii, Rocky Romero, and the DKC. Wow, I haven't seen the DKC in a while. Good to see him again. Taking on House of Torture's Evil, Jack Perry, and Ren Narita. Like I said, looking forward to seeing the DKC again. But I do think House of Torture will pick up the victory in this match. I expect there to be shenanigans. But yeah, I think they're going to pick up the victory. Yeah, it's kind of a simple pick for me. All right, let's go on to our next match. This ought to be a very interesting match. Okay, we got ourselves a tag team match here, as we have the team of Filthy Tom Lawlor and Fred Rosser taking on former members of Team Filthy, the West Coast Wrecking Crew, which is Jorel Nelson and Royce Isaacs. A lot of bad blood lately between Filthy Tom Lawlor and West Coast Wrecking Crew. So, I'll be going for the West Coast Wrecking Crew, but something tells me that probably Filthy Tom Lawlor and Fred Rosser will win. But I will be cheering for West Coast Wrecking Crew. So I'll just leave it at that. But this should be an intense battle between these two teams. Looking forward to it. Alrighty, let's go on to our next match, which will be the first of a handful of championship matches. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, so starting out, we got the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champions, TMDK of Shane Haste and Mikey Nicholls will defend the titles against El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, former champs. This should be a nice matchup between both of these teams. I think it'll be really good. But I think this is the time for Shane Haste and Mikey Nicholls to really continue to shine. So I'm picking TMDK to win and retain the Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships. I really like what they've been doing with Shane Haste and Mikey Nicholls, and I think they got a solid tag team that can really represent well with those titles. So TMDK for the win. Alrighty. Now, let's switch gears to the ladies. Alrighty. So we got the NJPW Strong Women's Championship on the line as well. As the champion, CMLL Stephanie Vaquer will defend against Alex Windsor. A very, very formidable challenger for Stephanie Vaquer and Alex Windsor. Of course, she competed at the previous NJPW Strong event, so definitely looking forward to seeing her back in singles competition, and she has a very big title opportunity here. I think it'll be really good, but I'm going to say Stephanie Vaquer retains the Strong Women's Championship. But I think it'll be a really good match. Really good match. You got two very incredible ladies for this match. So, looking forward to it, but Stephanie Vaquer for the win. All right, next up, more tag team action. So we got LIJ versus Bullet Club. So LIJ's Tetsuya Naito and Yota Tsuji taking on Bullet Club's David Finlay and KENTA. So we'll get to see both leaders involved in this tag team match. I know recently Naito kind of had it rough at All Together. You know what? I'm going to say Tetsuya Naito and Yota Tsuji pick up the victory. Yeah, I think LIJ wins this one. You know, Bullet Club has kind of had the momentum recently. I think it's time to give some back to LIJ. So yeah, I'm gonna go LIJ for the victory. All right. Next matchup, and this is a matchup we've seen before. This might as well be another run back. All right, we have special singles match. We got Mr. Ace President Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on Zack Sabre Jr. Now, of course, we all remember Tanahashi defeated Zack Sabre Jr. to become the second NJPW World Television Champion. So, this matchup, very familiar. These two have taken on each other a ton of times. Who do I think will win this one, though? This could honestly go either way. I'll say Zack Sabre Jr. But really, it could go either way. I won't be mad regardless of who wins. I think it'll be a great match. Like I said, these two have faced each other so many times. But for this one, I'll say Zack Sabre Jr. All right, speaking of the television championship, we actually have that title being defended at Resurgence. Check it out. Alrighty, the NJPW World Television Championship will be on the line as the champion, Jeff Cobb from United Empire, making his first official defense against the Murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer. Woo-wee! Tough task for Jeff Cobb for his first defense. Really, really tough task. I don't know, man. It's going to be really tough. But I'm going to be confident and say that Jeff Cobb retains. I think Jeff Cobb retains. I think Jeff Cobb retains. But should be good. Should be hard-hitting. But Jeff Cobb for the win. All right. Let's keep it going with more championships on the line. How about this next one? Alrighty, we have the Never Openweight Championship on the line. As the champion, Shingo Takagi, after a really, really tough defense against Gabe Kidd, will now have to put the title back on the line at Resurgence against Heat Storm Yuya Uemura. Very big opportunity for Yuya Uemura. He's got the chance to add some more gold to his collection. He's currently the KOPW 2024 champion. I think he'll put up a good fight, but I'm picking Shingo to retain. And hopefully after this match, we'll know the next opponent for Shingo. Kind of like how it's been the last time he had this title. So, but yeah, should be good, but I'm going with Shingo Takagi to retain the Never Openweight Championship. All right, let's keep it going with our next match, and this one should be rather brutal. Here we go. Alrighty. We have the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship on the line in a no-rope last man standing match. As the champion, Eddie Kingston will defend against Gabe Kidd from the Bullet Club, War Dogs. Okay. Personally, I think it's pretty cool that Gabe Kidd has been getting a lot of opportunities. I mean, he recently had a shot at the Never Openweight Championship. Wasn't successful, but he had the opportunity. He's going to eventually have the chance to compete against Kaito Kiyomiya for the GHC Heavyweight Championship. But this Saturday, he's got his eyes set on the Strong Openweight Championship. To be honest with y'all, this is probably the match that I could see the title change hands. I think with the way they've been building Gabe Kidd, I think it's a matter of time before they slap a singles title on him, and it just may end up being this one. Yeah, I think it could indeed be this one. So you know what? I'm going to take a gamble and say Gabe Kidd becomes the new NJPW Strong Openweight Champion. With the way that they've been building him up, his aggressiveness, his attitude, and how just involved he's been, I think just something to think about. Something to think about. But yeah, I'm gonna take a gamble and say Gabe Kidd becomes new Strong Openweight Champion. And then the main event of NJPW Strong Resurgence. We got teacher versus pupil, pretty much. We got the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line, the top prize. As the champion, Jon Moxley defends against Shota Umino. Whew, a big, big opportunity for Shota Umino. Not only going against mentor, but also for the top prize in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think this is going to be a very intense matchup, and I think we're going to really see Shota Umino take it to a whole nother level. Here's hoping. Now, I don't see him winning, but I think we will see Shota Umino evolve even more. And I could see him even impressing Jon Moxley and really bringing his best. So, while I do believe Moxley will retain, I think we'll see Shota Umino level up in this match. I really do. So, looking forward to it. I think it's a good main event. And overall, this is a good card. This is a pretty dang on good card. We have 6 titles on the line. Did I count that right? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 6 titles on the line. Good card. Really good card. West Coast, y'all should be happy. Really, really happy. So, yeah. Looking forward to that. Should be good, and that's this Saturday, May 11th. So, y'all gotta check that out, and also the opening of the Best of Super Juniors tournament. So, double the goodness. But we are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, because got one more show to preview, and I must say, it's a pretty big deal because it is the debut, the grand debut of Marigold, the new promotion under Rasi Ogawa, with their first show being called Marigold Fields Forever, which will take place on Monday, May 20th at Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Now, there are only 6 matches on this card. Only 6. Maybe, hopefully, they'll add more. I doubt it, but 6 very intriguing matches. So, we got 3 singles matches and 3 tag team matches. So, 3 and 3. So, let's go ahead and let's get started. We're going to go through the singles matches first and then the tag matches. So, here we go. Let's do it. Okay. First off, we got a singles match between Nanae Takahashi and Victoria Yuzuki. Of course, Nanae Takahashi, all about passion. And Victoria Yuzuki is pushing to become the ace of Marigold. Well, this is going to be a really tough first test for her. Tough first test for her. As much as I would love to see her beat Nanae Takahashi, I don't think she will. So I'm going to say Nanae wins. But hopefully we get a really great showing from Victoria Yuzuki to really kind of prove her point and work her way towards becoming the ace of Marigold. We'll see. We'll see. But I got to go with Nanae Takahashi for the victory. All right. Let's go to the next match. Alrighty, singles match between Miku Aono and Nao Ishikawa. I know a decent bit about Nao Ishikawa. Don't know anything about Miku Aono, so I'm very curious to see what she's like. But I've heard great things about Miku Aono through her time with Actress Girls, and if I was informed correctly, she was the Actress Girls champion, I believe. So yeah, I'm actually very curious to see how she does, because I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Yeah, Actress Girls champion and tag champion. Okay, she's held both belts before. Nice. had the Actress Girls Championship for 292 days. That's cool. Nice. Really nice. So sounds like she's the real deal. I love it. With that being said, probably gonna have to go with Miku Aono to pick up the victory in this match. Yep. I feel like that's the safe pick. Anyway, let's go on to our next match. This should be really interesting. Another singles match. We got Mirai versus Chiaki. Don't know much about Chiaki, so I'll be keeping an eye on her. But, I mean, with a lot of what Mirai has done, it's kind of hard for me to bet against her, so I'm going to have to go with Mirai for the win. But we'll see what this Chiaki can do. I'm very curious. Very curious. And like I said, shout out to Mirai. I love her new gear that she was rocking at the Wrestle Magic 2024 pay-per-view. I mean, that gear, I love the new look for Mirai. That is a great look for her. Okay, now we're going to go into some tag team matches. There's 3 tag team matches on this card, so let's get to it. First up, this looks like a battle between the ladies of Actress Girls. So we got the team of Natsumi Shozuki and Misa Matsui taking on the team of Amare Koki and Chika Goto. Or Gochika. I don't know anything about these 4 ladies, so I'm going to just pick a team. But I'm very, very interested in this match. Very interested. So I'll be paying extra attention to this match. I guess I'll go with Natsumi Shozuki and Misa Matsui for the victory. But I'll be happy with whoever wins. I just hope to see a great match. Because, like I said, I don't know these 4 ladies, so I want to get to learn them through this match. So, cool? Cool. Alrighty. Let's go to our next match. Here we go. Alright, this next tag team match. Got an interesting pairing here. So we got the team of Mai Sakurai and Zeta Steel taking on the team of Nagisa Nozaki and Myla Grace. Never really seen Myla Grace. I've seen Nagisa Nozaki, Mai Sakurai, and I've seen Zeta Steel once. I'm going to go with the team of Nagisa Nozaki and Myla Grace for the victory. But this could probably go either way. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm going with team number 2 for the victory. And then what I assume will be the main event of Marigold Fields Forever, their very first show. We have this special tag team match where we will have the team of Julia and Utami Hayashishita taking on the team of Sari and Bozilla. A very, I would think, awkward pairing of Julia and Utami for this match. Definitely not a team that I would think of, but here we are. They're both on the Marigold roster. So, I've never seen Bozilla before in action, but I remember seeing her promo video, and she looks beastly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't know. I think it really just comes down to, will Giulia and Utami get along? Will they actually get along as a team for this match? What the heck? Giulia and Utami Hayashishita for the victory. Probably Bozilla gets pinned or whatnot. Or it could go to a time limit draw. I could see it going to a time limit draw. But it'll be an interesting main event, though. But yeah, those are your 6 matches for Marigold Fields Forever. And yeah, it's their first show. This new promotion, first show. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Should be good. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Let me know how y'all felt about the WWE Draft for this year. And let me know your predictions on NJPW Strong Resurgence, Marigold Fields Forever. Are y'all excited about the shows? Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Take care. Peace out.